Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Bernadine Dykes, and I am a consultant with Solomon Admissions Consulting. I'm also the former director of the MBA program at the Carey School of Business at Johns Hopkins University. I have reviewed thousands of MBA applications, and I have interviewed thousands of students for MBA programs. But today I'm going to talk with you in particular about the MBA program at the Carey School of Business and some tips on the admission process at the Carey School. First, the Carey School of Business is a part of Johns Hopkins University. And Johns Hopkins is one of the premier universities in the United States and in the world. And the university prides itself on having that distinction, particularly in the areas of public health and nursing. So because of that background, the Carey School prides itself in looking for candidates who have demonstrated outstanding performance in their professional careers, as well as individuals who have performed well academically. And when I say performed well professionally, I'm talking about candidates who have demonstrated leadership, outstanding analytical skills in their professional careers. They've shown upward progression, and they've shown that they know how to lead and manage in organizations, or certainly have the potential to do that going forward. And from an academic standpoint, the Carey School is looking for people who have demonstrated that they have performed well at some of the top universities in the country. They have taken rigorous courses and have excelled in those courses. So certainly those two things together in particular are certainly things that the Carey School is looking for. In addition to that, if you have experience or demonstrated that you have leadership experience and have engaged in opportunities outside of work and outside of school, such as work in your community, you've led and managed in those sorts of organizations, that too is of particular interest. Now, the Carey School has multiple types of MBA programs. There's a full-time MBA program, an online program, an executive MBA program, etc. And so I'm primarily talking today about the full-time MBA program, but the tips that I'm sharing with you can also apply to the other types of MBA programs in the Carey School. So in terms of the components of the application, the Carey School has similar components as other MBA programs. Number one, they're looking for, essays, meaningful essays. There are two essays that are required. The first essay asks you to talk about why the MBA, why now, and why the Carey School in particular. And this is where I encourage students to really do some time thinking and do some soul searching. Why are you interested in an MBA? An MBA is designed to teach people how to lead and manage in organizations in a very holistic way. So how does a program like that fit into your career goals and aspirations? And why now? Why in this particular point in your life and in your career do you feel like you have the capacity to take on a rigorous MBA program like the one at the Carey School? And then the most important piece is why the Carey School. I encourage all of you to spend time talking with current students in the program or talking with alum of the program. And you can identify those people a lot of times through social media outlets such as LinkedIn or other outlets, and reach out to those individuals and spend some time talking with them about the Carey School. What it was like, what are the strengths of the program? What did they like? What did they not like? These are things that you can incorporate into your essays in terms of you can demonstrate that you have spent some time really trying to understand the program and how you fit in. And that's what the admissions committee is looking for. People who are committed to the program, they know what they're getting themselves into, and they feel like these individuals fit well with the Carey School. You may also try to reach out to faculty members. Sometimes they may be a little bit more difficult to contact, But certainly, if you have a relationship with a faculty member, or if you have meet someone who's a faculty member who can also talk with you about the program, that is something you can also, highlight in your essays that you spent some time. And again, the idea is that you want to convey that you have done your homework. You've done more than just gone to the website and spent some time just sort of searching through the website. You've actually spent some time doing some homework to understand the program. And then the other essay asks you to talk about how any of the values of the Carey School align with your values. And there's one particular value that I think is unique to the Carey School, and that's a commitment to humanity. And again, this goes back to the idea that the Carey School is a part of Johns Hopkins. And Hopkins has a very strong reputation in public health and nursing, the human sciences. And the Carey School has incorporated those ideas into its curriculum in the sense that the Carey School also has a strength in healthcare management, innovation, and even entrepreneurship. And so, if you have a particular interest or background in any of those areas that connect to healthcare, healthcare management, innovation, those sorts of ideas, that is certainly something that I would emphasize in your essays and even in the interview, because that demonstrates a fit with the program. Now, let's pause to talk about interviews. An interview would only happen after you have applied. The interview may be in person. More than likely, it will be some sort of Zoom format. And again, the interviewer is looking for your professionalism. So please make sure that you dress professionally, that you are in a situation that is well lit, they can hear you well. Um, and again, you want to demonstrate that you've done your homework, that you know what you're getting yourself into, you know and understand what an MBA program is about and what it's going to do for you professionally. And in particular, again, you want to demonstrate that you've done your homework on the Carey School. You spent some time talking with a current student or an alum of the program. And so you understand the Carey School, you know what it stands for, you know its values, and you demonstrate that you've done that homework and that you are a good fit for the program right now at this particular time in your life. And again, I encourage individuals who have some sort of healthcare management, innovation aspect in their background, either academically or professionally, that is something you want to highlight in the interview and even in your essays as well. Now, other unique aspects of the Carey School. The Carey School is in Washington, D.C., even though the primary campus of Johns Hopkins is in Baltimore, the Carey School is in Washington, D.C., which affords students the opportunity to, explore all of the opportunities that being in the nation's capital presents to itself in terms of internships, networking, not only with organizations, but Washington, D.C. is also a hub of several other major universities. So it really presents an opportunity for students to really stretch out and explore. And that is something that is unique to Johns Hopkins. And that's something that you certainly want to keep in mind as you think about MBA programs. The other thing that I keep emphasizing again about the Hopkins program is that it is one of the premier universities in the US and abroad, and it prides itself in excellence and being outstanding in terms of its academic programs and in its alumni network. So that is something that you want to be mindful of and certainly convey that you have that understanding in your essays as well as in the interview process. Now, some final thoughts about the MBA program and about Johns Hopkins. I think the key is just to be yourself, be authentic, be consistent in what you say in your interviews and what you say in your application materials. Be consistent in those things. So make sure that what you're saying in one set of documents lines up with what you say in your interview. You want to make sure that you're consistent in what you're saying, what you're conveying. You also want to demonstrate a genuine interest in the MBA program at the Carey School. Most people are probably applying to several different schools, but the thing that will make your application stand out is that you have really studied the program, you understand it, and you are able to convey that in the interview as well as in your essays. So be authentic, show thought, show fit in every aspect of communications with the admissions committee and anyone else who may be evaluating your materials. One other thing that I would also add to this is that the Carey School also requires letters of recommendation. And here you want to ask people who know your background, who know your work ethic, who know your value system, and you want to demonstrate that you are someone who works hard, you're analytical, you're a leader, you are someone that has integrity and someone who values excellence. So all of those things together, I think, will be invaluable as you try to package your background in a way that is appealing to the admissions committee at the Carey School of Business. And again, as always, we here at Solomon Admissions Consulting are here to help you. If you need some guidance specifically to your application materials or the interview, you want some one-on-one coaching and advice, please reach out to us. We are here to help you. Good luck.